This is supine skull crushers. This is going to work your triceps a bunch here. So you're with these skull crushers, you're keeping your elbows up nice and high and taking these dumbbells down on either side of your head. You can see where the name comes from. So be very safe with this. Take your time. Do not do weights that you can't control getting into and out of this position. Let's consider how we get in and out of this. You'll notice that I am on a foam roller. I like to use this because it allows my shoulders to fall back into position a little bit easier. I can just really squeeze them back and down into that good posture I need to maintain throughout the exercise. You can do this laying on the floor as well. If you're doing it on the floor, you just got to really dig your shoulder blades into the mat or into the floor, letting your chest kind of rise up a little bit and then shoulder back and then sort of down towards your hips, and then you're in good position. So you just have to really dig. If you just kind of rely on I'm just laying back on the floor, my spine's on the ground, my shoulders on the ground, your shoulders are a little bit too far forward from that good posture you want to be in. So you got to dig your shoulder blades back and down towards your hips to be in that proper position there. Foam roller makes that a little bit easier. It also gives you a little bit more of a lift to send the weights back, but you'll still probably get plenty of distance to bringing this down if you're on the floor. This is, as soon as you get down here by your head, you're getting a lot of flex and a lot of pull in that tricep. So getting on the foam roller, I start with the weights already at my sides. They're already ready right next to the foam roller. I sit on the edge of the foam roller and I lay back, so that my whole spine can lay on here, head to tailbone. I then take the weights, I tip them up. If they're really heavy weights, you want them already tipped up like this. I'm going to put my elbow on the ground, propping my elbow on the ground, and then I'm going to use my bicep to tip the weights up to here so that my shoulder's doing very little work in this impinged position. And then from here, shoulder blades are already squeezing back and down as I then press my arms up, straight up. Now with the weights above my head, this is my starting position. So from here, I'm then going to bend my elbows. I'm going to try to really keep my elbows nice and high. So try not to end up down here. See how my elbows are like sort of bending, but they're kind of not staying high. You want your elbows to stay nice and high and really let those weights tip back so you get deep back behind your head here and back up. That's going to really challenge your tricep more if you're letting those elbows stay nice and high up there. So start with lighter weights if you haven't done this. Definitely start with lighter weights. Control your way through this motion. My shoulders are squeezing back and down the whole time. The whole time my shoulder blades are squeezing back and down, trying to get into my back pockets as I keep my elbows nice and high, extending through. And then when you are finished your set, you will bring your elbows back down to your sides, let them touch, and then let the weights tip onto their sides there. If they're heavy, you can let them stay there, and then you're out. So that there are your supine skull crushers.